Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1974 Olympia Traveller De Luxe vintage ultra portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Yugoslavia rather than Western Germany. They were licensed in a typewriter manufacturer there, most likely to lower costs on production. Same typewriter as the Western Germany manufacturer. Margins are located behind the carriage here. Just push them in, move them like this, and you can do it from the back or from the front just by doing like this. There's a little arrow to tell you exactly which one they're on. I'm going to set this left one on 0, right one on 75, and this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back like a switchblade. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, you just flip that switch forward. It skips 1.5. One more, it skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that down to that red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it in the middle, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. When you have it all the way up top to the white indicator, it prints no ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. We're going to move that down for red. Absolutely beautiful. This is I always consider it Olympia's, the Mercedes-Benz of typewriters, and they're very special with this specific model. It's an ultra portable that has the capability to print absolutely perfect print, and feel of it feels almost like they're mid-sized portable. Super well designed and manufactured with German engineering of Olympia, which is famous for. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side of the carriage here. You just flip that up and it unlocks the rollers underneath the plat, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. We're going to flip this down for now. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the right side of the keyboard. Very good. Margin release on the left side of it. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. That works good. Put the color back into the middle to print black by default. The hood just comes straight up like that. It's got 2 prongs that go into these spacers here. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. And if you want to switch the direction behind the side you want to switch it to, you just flip the switch towards the middle and it'll pull counterclockwise to the left. Flip it to the middle on the right and it pulls clockwise to the right, and it will automatically trip that once it gets to the end. If you have eyelets at the end of your ribbon, which come with most of them that are universal, it's just a little circle metal piece that catches on that, and it swaps the direction. This just goes right back down from the top like that, just sets right in there. On the right side of the carriage, we already showed you, this is your paper release. This is your carriage release on the top. Very smooth, very impressive typewriter. Every time I get one of these, I'm always surprised on how well these are designed. No carriage release on the left just because it's super compact and it doesn't have time for that. This is your carriage lock. So you flip that forward and you move the carriage to the middle, it'll lock in the middle. And to unlock it, you just flip it back like that. And I'll show you the case this comes with. Super cute case. Like really tiny. It's probably 12 by 12. I can measure that real quick. Yep, 12 by 12.5 or so by 4. So the whole typewriter is super compact. About as small as it gets. They're smaller than the Olivetti Lateras. So, and it gives a run for the money on those, which are considered the best ultra portables. This is right up there with that, in my opinion. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.